Hello SN community, welcome back to SN Studios.
That was really weird.
That was like the Queen wave.
Yeah.
Welcome back for another video battle report. Exciting one today. Actually, one of my favorite matches ups, I think, like concept-wise, that I've been itching to play, and that is Dark Angels versus my beloved Word Bearers. We're playing the Battlelines because we haven't played it for a little while, I think. And we're actually playing on this awesome, what would I call it, Dark Angels themed Fortress of Redemption, some sort of world where they take the fallen off and drag them off, and we're come to perhaps bring some of our comrades free. I guess
You can try.
you can try.
You can try, because I'm hunting you down.
Well, speaking of hunting down, let's go into lists. List number one, let's go to the Dark Angels, everyone wants to see.
Okay, so 2,000 points. We are playing 2,000 points today, and I do have to check a couple of the new relics and warlord traits, which I'm taking for today.
I can't remember the last time we didn't play 2,000 points.
That's true.
From 8th edition?
Yeah, we always play 2,000 points.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my first HQ and my warlord for today, I am taking Azrael.
Perfect.
So as you can see, a really cool conversion model by our friend from Las Islas Canarias. So from the Canary Islands, we've got a friend there who has painted the army for us. We'll put his Instagram here, because you do have to check his gorgeous armies. He's painting a White Scars armies at the moment, which is really cool. So Azrael is my warlord for today. Obviously, he brings in his special warlord traits, and then we've got two other HQs. We have a Phobos Librarian, and for his psychic powers, I've given him Engulfing Fear, and I've given him I've given him Engulfing Fear and Trephination. So that's his two Dark Angel specific psychic powers, which are really good. And then we've got the Talon Master in the back.
Lovely.
And he's taken the free relic for today, and that's the Arbiter's Gaze. Basically, he's always hitting on 2s. Doesn't matter if there's modifiers or anything like that, and if he's firing at something that is in cover, he ignores the cover save, which is really good. I think it's a brilliant relic, especially that you can actually specifically put it on him. Great, we move on to the troop choices. We've got 4 troop choices for today, 2 infiltrator squads, and 2 intercessor squads. Yeah, I'm really excited to use infiltrators because Shaggy's the only one that has infiltrators in his army. So yeah, I'm happy to have them with the Dark Angels. Okay, let's move on to some fast attack. I believe the Raven. No, elites. Sorry, elites. Yeah, guys, it's the first time I'm playing Dark Angels. First time ever I'm playing Dark Angels. We've just got the codex and I'm going straight into it. So if I make any mistakes, please be nice.
Yes.
Please be nice. And if I make mistakes, comment below and let me know what I'm doing wrong so I can start learning a bit more. Okay, so we've got a unit of 8 Ravenwing Knights on bikes. They're really good because they've got the plasma on them.
They look so cool.
They look so cool as well. We've got a unit of 5 aggressors. Love aggressors. They're really not good now with Dark Angels. We've got 2 venerable dreadnoughts with the dual las cannons and the missiles, and we've got a unit of 5 inceptors with the plasma as well. You want to bring the plasma. There's a really nice stratagem to back to the Dark Angels. They had it before, they took it off, and now it's back to +1 to the damage output of plasma. So yeah, you want to bring plasma to the battlefield. I think that's my list. I think I've gone through over everything. If not, the list is below. You can check it out. And on to your army, sir.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so I've got. Well, I'm super excited. Super excited.
Oh my God! You know, I'm gonna. That's the first thing I'm gonna shoot at.
I've got a new flyer. The Hellblade.
Ooh.
Yes. Thanks, Jamie and Lewis, who. I think Jamie had it first, then Lewis got it off him, so on and so forth. I've ended up stealing it off Lewis and painting it in my Legion colours, which means it's now mine. Yep, as we all know is the rule. So I've got a Hellblade, but anyway, I've got a battalion today. Malik is leading the charge, as always, the Dark Apostle. If you're a Wordbearer player, you have to have your Dark Apostle as the Warlord. It is the rule. And he is kitted out with a Cursed Crozius, because I'm playing Imperium. I wanted that Cursed Crozius. It was one of the first Croziuses to be used against a loyalist in the heresy. bludgeoned to death. So it's ancient. Anyway, he's got a Curse Crozius, and he's CP for the Dark Apostle, so he can do extra prayers. I'll explain those prayers as we go on during the game. Also following him, we have his trusty Master of Possessions. I spent an extra CP for another relic, and he has the relic, the Malefic Tome, that gives him an extra power. And he has the Mark of Tzeentch. And we'll go through his powers during the game as well. It's kind of a standard thing. You'll probably see him in the description below. Yeah. Then in troop choices, we've got a big blob of 30 cultists to run ahead and choke your aggressors' weapons out. And then following
target practice.
Exactly. And then we have 2 units of 10 close combat cultists, grabbing objectives, etc. Then along that, we have more troop choices. We have 10-man squad of close combat Marines, with their Astartes now so good with -1. And then we have 10 standard Marines with bolters, but 2 of them have autocannon. This is an autocannon list. Everything's got autocannons and description. It's part of the reason why I brought it. Then we go into elite slots. We've got Belias, the Shield of Sakaris, the mighty Leviathan of my war host. He is rocking the, actually I've put them on him, I have to put them on him, they're over there. The 3 Hellforge missiles and obviously the 2 storm cannons. Then along that line we have forgot to mention the other HQ here, which is the Lord Discordant. Exactly what it says on the tin, supporting the Demon Forge engines, which are 2 Forge Fiends. One with Hades autocannons and one with 3, because the mouth includes one where you can pay extra. Which is the ectoplasm cannons, which are pretty cool.
I'm looking forward to how they perform.
Yeah, me too. I painted them up and I thought, well, let's see how they do. Chris uses them quite a lot. He uses the other version quite a lot, so I thought, fine.
Yeah, yours is the Mauler Fiend, right?
His is the Mauler Fiend. Yeah, mine's the Forge Fiend. Yeah. They were actually ex-Iron Warriors. We traded them.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a long story. We have 2 transports, 2 rhinos supporting, and the 10-man squad will go into the 1, and then we have a Havoc squad of 3 Reaper Chain Cannon Havocs, 4, sorry, and the Sergeant, and Champion, that he'll go into the other Rhino. Last but not least, as I mentioned at the start, ta-da! A Hellblade in the flyer section. I will talk about this quickly, and that is, I think they're quite good.
Okay.
But only on paper. I've been in lockdown, so I've been itching to play him, but I think it's 135 points.
Quite cheap.
8 shots. Strength 7, -1, 2 damage, so kind of anti-marine.
That's true.
You get engage all fronts with them. He has to kind of target him to remove that engage all fronts. He's a bit of a pest, and also if you've got like a 5-man infiltrator squad in the background, maybe I could take a couple of them off for a turn or 2.
That's true.
Things like that. So we'll see how he plays. Comment below how you feel about Hellblades, because I'd be interested to see different play tactics and styles, etc. Should I get more of them? But anyway. I'm just super excited to use him. I haven't used a flyer properly before, and he's probably going to die to him. So
I'm going to make sure that happens. Turn 1 or turn 2, I'll bring him down.
Let's go into secondaries.
Okay,
let's list yours.
I'm going to start with mine. So I haven't gone for any of the specific Dark Angel ones, and that's because I believe that they're actually not as good as the normal secondaries. I probably will be trying it out later on, but I just wanted to make it as easy as possible for me, so I've gone for some of the secondaries that I use a lot.
Okay.
So I've gone for Grind Them Down, so kill more units than myself. I've gone for Vital Ground, which is the specific secondary for this mission, and I've gone for Bring It Down, because obviously there's a lot of vehicles. Even though Bring It Down has gone down in points, I think it's a good one to choose.
Nice. I've gone for Engage All Fronts, mainly because of the flyer. I've gone for Grind Them Down like Mr. Pardo. It wasn't the best option I had. And the last one, I took the mission-specific one.
Vital Ground.
Vital Ground.
So actually 2 of our secondaries are the same one. Vital Ground and Grind Them Down.
Yeah. Okay, so you've seen the armies. Let's get ready and let's... Not again.
Let's go.
The arch-traitors of the Wordbearers Legion have discovered our outpost. Interrogator Chaplain Isdimus remains within the Tower of Redemption. With the captured fallen in shackles, all wings of the Dark Angels have been dispatched before the traitors can reclaim their ally. I, Azrael, Supreme Grand Master of the Chapter, shall lead their assault. We must not allow the secrets of our heritage to spill forth into the galaxy. Those who are in league with the fallen are a stain upon our legacy and shall face the judgment of the Dark Angels. We must not allow the word-bearers to overrun the outpost. Brother Isdamus needs more time to extract what the traitors know of this fellow fallen. I must hold back the hordes of this ruinous powers. The fate of the chapter rests on our shoulders, for I am the keeper of the truth.
The outpost has been set up, the armies have been deployed, and we are ready
To hunt. We are hunting today. We're not doing it. We're not playing. We're just hunting.
just hunting.
It's hunting season.
They are hunting season and they're hunting heretics. Maybe one of the fallen are hidden within the ranks of the word bearers.
Yep.
But before we go into that, today we are playing Battlelines, and we mentioned at the start, and if you skipped it,
Naughty, naughty.
Now, in terms of objectives markers, we have one in the deployment zone for the Dark Angels, one in the deployment zone for the word bearers, and then one
Two in no man's land.
pointing out.
Two in no man's land.
One here,
Yeah.
and one underneath the
Yeah,
reactor.
I'm actually capturing 3 already. I'm winning.
For now, you're winning for now.
Yes, for now.
So, let's go through your deployment.
Okay. Okay, so basically talking about the 2 objectives I've got in the center of the line, I've got 2 of my infiltrators making good use of their extra deployment further up the field, so they're both capturing the objective. I've put the Phobos Librarian just behind. I've got a couple of cool new psychic spells. Obviously, the closer he is, the better,
Yes.
because he will be in range to do them. In the back line, all together, as frontal as possible, starting from your closest model all the way back to me. We've got one of the venerable dreadnoughts just there. In the center, we've got the 2 Ravenwing units. We've got the Talon Master and the Ravenwing Knights just in front. One of the units of intercessors making good use of the deployment and capturing that objective already. And then we've got the center castle here. We've got 5 aggressors, Azrael himself, and a unit of intercessors just surrounding him. Okay. And then finally, on the other flank, we've got the other units, the other venerable dreadnoughts.
Lovely. And what do you have in reserve?
In reserve, I've got the unit of Inceptors, so 5 Inceptors. You shouldn't be asking me, because they should have seen the intro.
I know, but some people don't.
That's true. 5 Inceptors in Deep Strike.
Lovely. Okay. And for the word bearers, so on the right flank we have the unit of 10 Marines with the 2 autocannons. We have the 10 cultists. They're out in the open because I learned that the Dark Angels bikers can make a pre-move before the game starts and move again. So I basically wanted to block off any possibility of them just running through wherever they want, because their movement is insane. Anyway, so that's why they're there in this kind of wall of death. But 10 cultists there. We have the unit of 10 Chaos Space Marine with close combat weapons in this transport, and then another Rhino. We have the 5 Havocs at the front. Again, with the meat shield of the 10 cultists to try and stop any kind of shenanigans from Pardo. We have Belias, the shield of Sakarath there, sitting inside with the one, the only Malik, Dark Apostle.
Boo!
There's no booing him. Now we have, oh yeah, as you saw this at the start, my beautiful new Hellblade at the back. Let's see if he does any good. I'm quite happy with him, especially for the points, so we'll see how he gets on. And then we have our Demon Engine Castle. We have the Disco Lord himself supporting his 2 pet fiends, and the Hazard Strike one, because it's a warning, obviously.
Warning.
There on the left is the Ectoplasm, of course, supported by their own handler, shall we say, the Master of Possession. So I have in support, I've actually spent a CP to put in reserve 30 of my cultists, because I didn't really want to put them anywhere. There was nowhere to put them without just being shot and kind of wasted. So now they have a bit more utility coming off the board somewhere. Now, the all-important roll time. Dun, 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 dun.
I want to go first.
You want to go first?
I really want to go first. As in start the game first.
I thought you would roll the dice first.
I can do that as well.
Okay, you roll the dice. Let's see what's going on. That's a 1.
Oh no.
Okay, that's not good, but it is me we're talking about. However, today I am using one of our sponsors' dice, Element Games.
Yes.
But also, Tim gave me this dice in, I think it was the first heat we went to, and he's a Dark Angels player.
Ooh,
so
that's special.
Yeah, so I thought, the day I play Dark Angels, my word bearers, I will bring this dice and let Tim know. So Tim, this is for you. Sorry if I beat the Dark Angels, but anyway, let's not get a 1. That's a 3. We are going first. And just before we start, I have Demonic Whispers whispering in my ear for an extra D3 command points from Malik for 3. Excellent. So I'll put those into my CP pool. Oh, thank you, my lovely assistant. Back up to 12.
You actually need an extra dice.
Yeah, sure.
You were getting 1 for free at the beginning of the game.
Right, and here we go. Word bearers, turn 1. Coming up. All right, end of the movement phase here for the word bearers. A little bit of admin. I did do my prayers off camera, and Malik gave the -1 to hit on Elias, and also +1 to hit for Elias. So now the Leviathan's sitting on 2s, and he's got a lovely -1 to hit him.
I didn't see that roll.
You didn't? No.
Probably cheating.
I probably did, but no one will ever know. We have movement phase, my first move of my flyer ever, and he initially was over there, and I put him over here because I want to take a shot at these infiltrators, perhaps. But yeah, he's flown across there, and then next turn we'll have to do a 90-degree pivot. So I'm still learning with my flyers. Let's see how he does, everybody. Now, the cultists have moved forward. They haven't advanced because I might get a charge off randos and grab that objective to cause a bit of pain for Mr. Pardo. These guys, these squad of Space Marines have moved off into the objective, so they're holding my objective in the back now, and the autocannons are to bear on those bikers. Now, on the right-hand side, we've actually disembarked, so it looks a bit odd here because of the 2 rhinos, but we've disembarked with the first rhino, which is this one. 9 inches with these guys to get them within range of those bikers, because again, I need to try and take as many of them as I can out because they are really, really nasty.
This has moved back,
and then this moved back.
Just so you know.
Yes, exactly.
He's not cheating.
I'm not cheating.
I'm moving 15 inches.
And then the other rhino basically filled its place, and that's got the 10 Marines with it with close combat weapons. Elias then moved along behind them to again get range on those bikers, with Malik in support. And then on the right flank, the Demon Engine Party Bus, we have moved everything forward basically. They're within 6 here, so they're all getting +1 to hit, which is great from the Disco Lord. And we're about to go into Psychic now with Master of Possession there, and we're going to do Cursed Earth. That's a 7, which is off, +1 with Military Tone, so it definitely goes off there. Would you like to try and do your Azraels?
It's from here, right? I don't think I'm in range. Or,
okay.
I'm sure I'm not in range. Let me
probably not. I didn't know if it was, anywhere on the battlefield.
Yeah, it's only once per battle, so I think it might be better to keep it for later on. So I'm not going to even measure.
Okay, no problem. So that's Cursed Earth off. Now they have a 14 vulnerable save, and now we're going to do Infernal Power, which goes off again. So that's re-rolling 1s to hit and to wound for those guys right there. So that's the end of the movement phase, and we're going to get into the shooting phase in just a moment. Someone forgot.
Yeah, his camouflage is working really, really well. I forgot I've got my librarian there, so I'm gonna try and deny Cursed Earth, which is the reroll hits and the wounds.
Infernal Power.
Infernal Power. That's the one. You rolled an 8.
I rolled a 9, an 8 with +1, I believe.
No.
So you need a 9, sorry.
No,
so
that's okay.
I'll do with a 6 anyway. Okay, so just checking. But now let's go on to the shooting phase. We'll start this side. We've got these guys. Only 2 of them are in range of the bikers, but the autocannons are in range. So let's do the autocannons. They've moved. So hitting on 4s. So just the 1 hit, and then we're wounding on 3s. That's a wound.
Okay, so they're firing at the bikes?
Yes.
Okay, just 1 wound?
Just the 1 wound.
Okay. That's a pass because it's autocannons are -1.
They are indeed.
So that's
fine. And then 2 bolters, just in case. 1 hit and 1 wound.
Okay.
That'll get him.
That will get him 1 wound.
So the bolt round did it. We have now, let's start off with the beautiful Hellblade. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not saying it's beautiful because I painted it, but just beautiful because of the creation that is the Hellblade. We have 8 shots, and we're going to put all of our shots from basically the same kind of autocannons as those into these infiltrators. So hitting on 3s, great start. Wounding on 3s. Not so great, evened out. So 3 wounds at -1.
Damage 2, aren't they?
They are indeed.
So 4 ups.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's drop
keep
1
that.
down.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Okay. And then let's go over to this Hades autocannon. This is a strength 8 one, and we've got 8 shots here. So almost the same. But we're going to put all 8 shots into these infiltrators.
Okay, it's strength 8, right?
Yes.
So I will transhuman them for 1 CP.
Okay, no problem. So we're now hitting on 3s thanks to the Disco Lord. And we're re-rolling 1s. No, there were 3 2s, of course. And now we're wounding on 4s because of transhuman. Still good though. And I get to re-roll this. No, we don't.
Reroll 1s, right?
Ignore me. Yeah, re-roll 1s.
So 4 wounds, minus 1. So 3 ups because I'm in cover.
Okay. And it's 2 damage apiece.
To 1 dead.
1 dead.
Which
okay.
I can reroll, but doesn't matter. And I think it's time to. I think it's a good point now to explain what we're doing with the terrain.
Okay.
So the rocks are all line of sight, basically. So if they're blocking you, you basically can't shoot at them. And all the rest, all the terrain from Games Workshop, we're using as industrial terrain. So same rules as the box: dense cover, light cover, and all the rest.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. Now, with that, give me a moment because I need to kind of find out what I'm shooting at next. Alrighty, second beastie now. He's got the 2 ectoplasms, but also the jaws are ectoplasms I paid for as well. So it's 3d3 ectoplasm shots for... Nice. Okay, so that's 6, 7 shots in total. That makes me very happy. So we're hitting on 3s. I'm sorry, we're going everything into those infiltrators.
Into here?
Yeah.
So -1 because of dense cover.
-1 because of them. Even if they're in cover?
Yeah. The
Okay.
dense works like that, yeah.
No problem. So we're hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s for infernal power. Didn't do much difference, and then transhuman still on them. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So 4s, re-rolling 1s for 3 wounds.
3 wounds, -3, right?
-3.
Okay, I'm in cover, so 5 ups. Failed 2. Are they damage D3? I don't want 2 deads right now. Yeah, you can
Okay.
go for them.
First one is dead.
Okay.
Second one is also dead.
Okay, so 2 removed.
And then we'll go straight into the
Disco.
Disco Lord there. So he gives himself +1 to hit and hits on 2s, so he's still hitting on 2s despite the dense cover. That's 2 hits. And then it's 4s to wound because of transhuman, but that's still 2 wounds, -1.
Same units?
Yes, same unit.
Okay, 3 ups. Both passed.
They're both fine there. Okay. So now I need to consider. I think it's Belias next is the main shooter, along with the Reaper auto cannons.
Yes, and
Okay.
chain cannons, right? Chain.
Yes, exactly. So give me a second. Actually, line of sight stuff might be important here because I don't know if I can get a cheeky shot on that librarian with Belias. We'll find out in a second. All right, Belias, the mighty shield of Sakaras. He can't see that cowering librarian in the back there because from the other angle, it's completely blocked off by that generator thing. So we're going to fire 3 hunter killers through here into that
Venerable
Dreadnought. We can see him without going through the terrain itself. But then
it would be a -1.
you think?
Yeah.
Okay. So -1 to 3 hunter killers into there, and then on the rest of the weapons is butcher cannons. They're not called butcher cannons anymore. They're called storm cannons. Boo. So the storm cannons going into the bikes to try and whittle them down. So we are hitting on 3s again because the +1 and -1 is cancelled out from the dense cover. So that's 2 hits.
Yeah.
Do I reroll this one to CP? Yes. Okay. No, always a 1 again. Always a 1. Now we're wounding on 3s on Dreadnought. That's 1 wound.
Okay. -2. So I have a 5 up. That's a pass.
He makes it, and then we've got the beautiful storm cannons into the bikes. Now this is hitting on 2s. There are no reroll 1s, so we'll drop 3 there. Much to Mr. Pardo's delight. And these are strength 7, so wounding on 3s. And there's a couple of 1s on 2s, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds, sir.
Okay.
At minus 1.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are into the bikes, right?
No, it's into Azrael.
Sorry? No, into the bikes, right? I was what? Okay, here we go. Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
Your strength was 7, right?
7.
So you were wounding on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
And these are damage to a pop, so that's 1's wounded already. So 1 would be dead,
Okay.
2 dead, 3 dead, and 1's on 1 wound.
Wow, okay. And now, last but not least, there's a few tiny pot shots here, but my reporter cannons are going to go into the bikes. I will do it off camera quickly because there's a lot of shots, and then we shall see how many wounds there are. Alright, 15 wounds in total. I spent a CP for Veterans of the Long War just to give them +1 to wound from there. So let's see how many bikes we can drop.
I'm scared.
-1. So any
1s and 2s and 3s are dead.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so that's 1 bike dead because 1's on 1 wounds.
Yep.
2 bikes dead, 3 bikes dead, 3 more bikes dead. Wow,
that's pretty nasty.
very nasty.
And then also, these 2 cultists hit and both wound with the double 6 on those infiltrators. So no, they're fine. I thought we could take one with us. I made a tactical error, guys. I think I probably should have used the CP to Demon Forge one of those. I know Chris will probably be shouting at me right now because he uses that often. Sorry, Chris. But next turn, if they're still around, I will Demon Forge them, skip those reroll for hits. Otherwise, it's just charges now, and I think I'm going to charge these Marines over here. This could be a very, very foolish idea, but if I can capture that objective, it's a bit of a Hail Mary, and these cultists will throw away anyway. So, we're in. And then this side, I think we'll need to do the same to get around that objective with the cultists. Yes. So deny him the points. And that's a 7. That'll do it as well, because we'll get underneath this 5 inches.
Okay.
So, we'll move those in, and we'll catch you guys back for combat in a second. Alrighty, starting off the combat here, we have all the attacks coming in. I'm going to be... Do I spend Veterans of the Long War on this unit, or on that unit? I think we're going to go with this unit. Veterans of the Long War, 1 CP. Hitting on 4s. So, lots of misses, but we don't actually quite a few hits. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, Cultist for the win. Okay, and now 4s instead of 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds at -6. Mortal wounds on if you save any.
Damage 4.
Damage 4.
Yep. Okay, so that's 1 removed. Unless I'm actually going to reroll one of these because that means that I get a lot more attacks when I take
1. Yeah, it's a fail anyway.
Okay.
So that's okay. I'll take that. Do you know what? For 1 CP, dropping that means a lot less attacks. Means cultists might survive.
Yeah, I will be intervening there for 2 CP now.
Okay, so the other side.
Chop some cultists.
Intervening with which unit?
I'll be intervening with there's more attacks coming from the Chimera, so
okay.
I'll do them. I'll do them, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So 2 attacks each, 1 for the sergeants, and then they've got 1 more for shock assault.
No problem.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
And wounding on 3s. Okay, so 5 wounds.
Oof, nasty. Okay, 5 6s. Coming up. Oh, 1 6. So drop 4.
So drop 4. So what? That's a unit of 10, right?
Yes, 6 left.
So there's 6 left. Okay, so you can attack back now.
Oh, okay. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a champ. Going into the infiltrators. Ooh, hitting on 4s. Take hits out. A lot easier. They're a bit tired, these boys. Wounding on 5s. That's 2 wounds. That's all we need.
Not bad. No, you need 4 wounds.
No, 2 wounds is fine. Yes!
Oh,
got
that's
in.
another one slain. You went into these guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is...
That's. I won't take the sergeant off. I've taken.
Yes, take
And
the sergeant.
talking about that, I don't think we mentioned that I can work intervene from the librarian. That's why he's downstairs now.
Oh, I thought we did. Okay, but if not, so the librarian now fights...
4 attacks plus heretic assault. Sorry, not heretic assault.
Yes!
Not heretic assault.
Dark Angels fans.
Okay.
You're going to be so angry.
Hitting on 3s.
That's all hit, and then wounding.
Wounding
on 3s.
Wounding on 3s, yeah, killing on 3s. But look,
Oh,
there's 3 wounds.
2. So 6 in total. So there's 4 remaining.
Okay.
And I will be spending 2 CP to heroically keep them heroically alive. So that we get to hold that objective for the next turn. So
there's some leaderships I have to do actually.
okay.
The Raven wing have to do a leadership. Unless let me check if there's any rules.
Okay. I'll remove my models as well, and then we'll give you a quick update. Okay, so we need to attack back first with this unit. Yep. Hit on 3s.
They're scared of the cultists.
Yes. 3.
3 wounds, yes.
6s. Save 1, so
Okay.
2 drop.
Removed.
I'm happy with that because I've kept them penned in. There we go.
Okay.
Just in case you want
and then we can go straight into leaderships. Obviously,
Yes.
they have the inner circle, so they don't have to do a morale test. And then they have to do a morale test. I need a 4 or I need a 4 or less. It's fine.
He's totally fine. Okay, so that's actually a pretty good turn for
Definitely.
for the word bearers. A lot of the initial firepower from those bikers are gone, and we are now holding both of those objectives, which denies Pardo holding them on his turn 1 in his command phase, which is good for the points. Whether I hold them or not by the end is something very, very different. So we're going to Dark Angels, turn 1, coming up. Alright, end of the movement phase here for the Dark Angels. Not too much has moved. The castle over here has shuffled forward with Azrael in the centre. The 2 dreadnoughts on either flank have stayed stationary, along with the unit in the centre holding the objective. Then over here, what is left of the Raven Wing have moved over to the right flank, I guess if you're a Dark Angels fan. And they are probably going to be assisting getting rid of these cultists, perhaps, or maybe shooting at my...
I've got the options. I've got the options.
Okay.
So in the command phase, I've given Chapter Master full rerolls to this unit of aggressors, and that's basically it. There's no more. I don't think I'm missing any admin.
Nope.
Like I said, it's the first time ever I played Dark Angel, so hopefully I don't make mistakes. But if I do, just let me know below what I've made a mistake with. We can go straight on to the psychic phase. He's still in combat, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to smite.
Lovely.
Might as well smite. That's in. You can deny.
I can. What else do you have?
So let me check which ones I went for. Okay, so I went for Trepanation, which basically suffers. It's another mortal wounds one.
Okay.
And then I went for the Engulfing Fear, which is the subtract 1 from leadership characteristic of the models in the unit. I take away your objective secured, and if the result of the psychic phase was equal or greater than the leadership of the characteristic, that unit cannot perform actions. So it's a good one, and I could do it on them to remove your objective secured from them.
Yes.
But I think with just the combat from these guys, I should remove them.
This should be dead anyway.
So I prefer doing the mortal wounds one.
Alright, I'll try and deny.
Okay.
I get +1. So that's a 6, 7. Nope.
Okay, so D3. That's 3. So
That's
3 cultists.
1 left.
1 left, and then I'll go for Trepanation. How would you pronounce that? Trephin. Basically, nation. Trepanation, right?
Trepanation?
Trepanation.
Comment below.
Okay, so it's a Witchfire. It's a 5 to cast. I'll reroll that one. It's a pass anyway.
Yeah.
The closest enemy unit within 18 inches and visible to this psycho suffers D3 mortal wounds. If the result of the psychic test was greater than the leadership characteristic of the enemy unit, which it is, it's D3 mortal wounds. So that's the units by sound.
That's them. Oh, psychic to death. Alright, so we'll remove those in a moment, and then we'll get on to the shooting phase, which is coming up next. Starting off the shooting phase with the Raven Wing, the 2 remaining bikes are going to be using some CP for Weapons of the Dark Age.
Yeah, I know there's just 2 left, and it's 2 CP, but there's no more plasma. I've got a lot of CP, and if they go through, they're going to be damage 3 because I will be overcharging. So
Yes.
I could actually have the potential to bring down the flyer.
It does have 9 wounds only.
Okay.
So, and they're -1 to hit because they move, but anyway, this is -1 to hit, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because I advanced with them actually.
Exactly.
So they do have a 4-up invulnerable save now. So I'm hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Okay, so that's just 1 hit. No 1s at least.
No ones.
And wounding on 3s. So that goes through. -3.
-3.
Yep, so you have your save.
I have a demon save,
Oh, nice.
which it failed.
Fails. Do you want to reroll?
What's the damage?
Damage 3.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so damage 3 on that.
Down to 6 wounds remaining.
Yeah, and next I'm going to go with the Talon Master.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with the heavy bolters. Again, hitting on. I believe he hits on 3s. Let's quickly check that.
I imagine so.
He hits on. No, no, he always hits on 2s, doesn't he? Because of his relic.
Exactly.
Yeah, always hits on 2s.
I didn't know if you took the relic.
Okay, so 4 hits and 3 wounds.
3 wounds minus.
-2 because we're in the heavy doctrine. So
5 up demon save. So save 1, 2 goes through.
damage 2 apiece because it's a heavy bolter.
Oh, okay, down to 4.
Okay.
Down to 2, sorry.
Down to 2, yeah. And then lastly, we've got the twin assault cannon.
This is just spiteful, you know, shooting my fire on the first turn.
So again, always hits on 2s. Doesn't matter the modifiers. That's 1 miss. And then strength 6, toughness 6.
Yeah.
From wounding on 4s.
How many
2,
wounds?
4, 6 wounds at -2.
Oh, this is not going to go well. Oh, saved a lot, but not enough, unfortunately. There's one more. So does he blow up? Hopefully. No, he does not. Okay. Alright, now this Venerable General will be firing cross-field through the industrial terrain into the forge field at the front there. So, las cannon's coming in.
He normally hits on 2s, but because of the dense cover, he's hitting on 3s.
Okay, hitting on 3s. That's 1 hit.
But he gets +1 to hit because he remains stationary because of Dark Angels.
Oh, cool.
But that's still a miss.
It's still a miss.
Have I re-rolled a hit? No, I'll re-roll this actually.
Okay. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Yes, because +1 and
No, I'm still hitting.
-1.
I'm still hitting on 2s.
yes.
And then 3s to wound. Obviously. Obviously. I
Obviously.
re-roll 1s for core units with the lieutenants.
Okay.
So that's a wound.
Okay. So 4 up to save because of cursed earth. No, and I didn't choose to
No, you
reroll,
didn't
so
reroll.
I will with this because it's the last cannon, and I'm fine.
Okay.
So drop me a CP down to 7.
Okay.
Oop.
Pistols from the infiltrators into the cultists. I think there's 3 left, right?
There are 3 left.
Okay, here we go.
One's missed already at point blank range, and they all failed to wound.
Rerolling-
Those cultists.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh,
That's 2 wounds.
do you know what? You could have let me had it. Nope. So 2 more. 2 more did. Take those 2. Still holding strong though.
Okay, let's go to this side then.
Okay.
Let's do a couple of pop shots here. So the Phobos is just going to do a pistol shot quickly.
Okay, sure. Hitting on 3.
It's
Wound on a 5.
no
There's no
wounds,
wound.
and then the same with the sergeants
Okay.
beside him. So
That's a miss.
that's a miss. Okay, let's rinse and repeat with this Venerable again into the Forge Fiend.
Not a problem.
So 2 las cannons hitting on 2s
2 hits.
and wounding on 3s.
1.
1 wound.
Okay, so this will be a 4 up. No, he fails it and I can't reroll.
T6
Oh,
is the big 6.
Okay, I'll mark him down in a moment.
Okay, and then lastly,
Don't forget his missile.
oh yes, that's true. Did I do the missile from that side?
Don't know.
I don't think no, I didn't do the
You didn't?
missile. So
Okay,
let's
so
do
missile
the
over
missile
there.
from that side.
Miss.
No,
it
it's hitting on 2s. And wounds.
4 up. Yay, okay.
Okay,
That's
and
a
then,
wash.
we'll do the missile from this side now. That's a hit. That's a wound.
4 up. No.
Okay,
Goes through.
D6 damage. is
3,
3.
so that's 9 in total. I need to check their wounds. I think they have 12.
Yeah, let's check that and we'll carry on shooting.
Okay, so we have the aggressors here firing, split firing. One of them is going to be going into the Forge Fiend, and the rest are going to be going into my Havocs. So probably goodbye Havocs. I kind of knew this was going to happen, but I needed them out, and you saw the devastation they
did really well anyway.
They did their job.
Cool. So here we go.
Hitting on 3s.
This is into your Havocs.
Yes.
So re-rolling everything.
I'm glad there's not one aggressor. And it used to be.
More or less, yeah. Okay. I'm actually firing through the dense terrain, so it's actually 4s. So I'm going to re-roll these 3s. I think I actually re-rolled that one, so I'll re-roll this one and that one.
Okay.
So take these off. And now wounding on 5s. Okay, so 4 wounds for now.
4 wounds into the
Havocs.
Minus?
No minus.
Okay, so 3 ups. I dropped 2, and I've done my save, haven't I?
Yeah.
Earlier on, so that's 2 gone. I'll take the champ, and the 1 in the second.
Okay. Next, this is just the 6 shots. Normally, we'll do the grenades now.
Okay.
So 6 shots into the Forge Fiends.
Of course, the grenades.
Hitting on 4s.
Yes.
Re-rolling entirely. And now wounding on 5s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, no minus, with 3 up saves here. 1 goes through.
Okay, down to 2. And now let's do the grenade for that shot first, which is 4.
Hitting on 4s.
4s.
Reroll.
Rolling.
This
Okay,
could do it.
and 5s. 1 wound.
Just the 1. He lives for now. Yes, but he does down to 1 wound.
Did he fail as well?
He did, yeah. He's got
Okay,
1
and then we're going to do the 4 grenades from the top, which is 12, 13 shots. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 13.
Only got 3 Havocs left.
4s re-rolling.
I'm just glad you're not having your 6s get extra shots of Crimson
No.
that you love so much.
Okay, that's a better roll.
So 5s, right?
So 5, and how many have you got left?
I've got 3 left.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Dropped another 2, so there's 1 remaining.
I guess you'll leave one of the guns, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Next up, I'm gonna go 5 shots from them. I'm actually going to spend 2 CP for steady advance, meaning I can double shoot without a penalty. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shots from them into your Forge Fiends. Try and take that out.
Okay.
So re-rolling 1s and 5s. Just 1.
Just 1. This is it. No, he's fine.
Oh no. Okay, I believe that's all my shooting.
Okay.
Unless I want to play another CP, 2 CP, and fire again with the intercessors to make sure I actually think I need to finish him off. Unless I can charge in. I need a 7, and I need an 8 with a librarian.
Do you want to think?
Yeah, let me have a think.
Alright, he's had to think about his charging time. What he's going to do is to charge with this infiltrator first, and then if he fails, he might charge with librarian, but then I will probably pay the CP to Overwatch just for the fun.
Yeah.
Remove my Havocs, just the 1 left now.
So you need a 7 here?
Needs a 7. That won't do it.
That won't do it. I will reroll.
Oh, the CP, he's going to reroll the infiltrator, and that's a fail.
Oh my god!
Librarian going in?
Librarian going in, yeah. So
yes. So take me down 2 CP, I might as well.
Yeah,
so
1 CP, right?
Is it 1 CP to Overwatch?
Yeah, 1 CP.
It's even better then. Oh, so it's 2.
No.
Intervene is 2. 6s I need, but any of these could be quite nasty. Nope, nothing. Worth a shot.
That's good.
Yeah.
I need an 8 now.
6
won't do it. Okay. We'll move on to the other side.
This is a
All
guarantee.
the way here. Yeah, so I'm going with the bikes in first.
Yep.
So they're in. Drink. And I can just put in there.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
And the flyboy.
And then Flyboy.
He's very
very.
Those are very, very dead cultists. But it stops me holding those on my turn, so Mr. Pardo needs to throw everything he can at those. Now, let's go into combat. Although I might as well just pull them at this stage. We'll catch you back in a second. Okay, here we go.
We'll do the Channel Master first.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. That's
Two
plus
dead.
1 strength, so strength 5, so 2 dead for now.
Okay.
Then we've got the.
I'm going to spend 2
bikes.
CP heroically. I won't actually.
Okay. How many left? 3 left, right?
Yes. 4 left?
4 left at the
I
moment.
think so. Now there's 3 dead there.
Okay, re-rolling once.
No.
So and these aren't any minus, so you've got saves there.
No ways at all.
No.
How interesting. Save 1.
So 4 still
Four
dead. So
So
that's
6
the,
dead
that's
in
the
total.
unit. That's the unit wiped out. Perfect. That's the end of my turn. I don't think there's anything else I can do.
No.
It's a shame I've left the Havoc. Sorry, the Forge Fiend on 1 wound, but there's nothing else I can do about it.
2 wounds. He goes back all now.
Oh, yeah, that's even worse.
And I can heal him with the Master of Possession, which I will do. But anyway, let's go into that in turn 2 for the Word Bearers. Okay, end of the movement phase here for the Word Bearers. A little bit of shuffling, a little bit of disembarkation. So the 10-man Marine squad here is disembarked and they're on that objective, but I'll probably see if I can chase them aggressors down. The other Rhino has blocked off this flank here, just in case any of these bikes or anything tries to get through. And I probably will do the pop smoke on him.
Okay.
If that's a still thing now, right?
Um,
In the data sheets. It's the other thing I'm thinking of that has the CP now.
they can still do it anyway, yeah.
But anyway, so the 10 Marines here have shuffled so they can get line of sight onto this vehicle. Although I actually can't shoot him because he's a character, I just realised.
You have to target. If there's something closer, you actually can't.
Yeah, actually I can't. So I don't think they can see anything. But they'll just be prepared for whatever lies ahead. I need to hold that objective with them. This Rhino has positioned itself so it's continuing its denial bubble round here for any of Pardo's deep strike. Malik is 3 inches away from Belias, always protecting his rear flank, as the mighty, brave Malik does. Belias has moved forward, of course, to get more line of sight on different things. The one Lone Havoc, which I actually need to do a leadership test for before I forget. 3, he lost 4 others, 7, should be fine.
Okay.
7's fine. So he's okay there, but he's moved across along with the Marines. And then
See, but his leadership is what? Is 8?
I believe it's 8. Or even if it's 7, I lost 4, I rolled a 3, which makes 7.
Yeah.
And it's not under leadership 7, like cultists are leadership 6.
Yeah, no, he's the champions are leadership 8.
Yes, exactly.
So he's leadership 7.
Correct.
Which is fine anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, man. This guy can only move 4 inches, but he shuffled through and managed to squeeze through the other units there. To see if we can get some shots off, etc. Now, on to the psychic phase.
Okay.
We're going to do Cursed Earth, first and foremost, for that 4 of invulnerable save. That fails. I'm going to have to CP that.
Okay, down to 5.
Down to 5, because I need that 4 of invulnerable, it's very important. 5, 6, that fails. So, no 4 of invulnerable.
Nice.
Now we're going to do Infernal Power. Saying that, we roll 1s, whereas we could, they're pretty equidistant those two, so I could smite that lonely infiltrator.
Yes.
Which will save me shooting at him. No, I won't, because I can probably just charge him and eat him with one of the Demonforged demons. So we're going to do Infernal Power. That goes off. It's a 5 plus 6 with Maleficent.
Yeah, that's a pass.
Pass. Would have
So
got rid of my
deny.
smite.
That's a
anyway.
deny, actually.
That's a pass to deny.
Yeah.
Now, we're actually going to spend another CP. Drop me down to 4, please, Mr. Pardo. And we're going to use the Great Sorcerer, which is a Tzeentch power, because he is marked with Tzeentch, to cast Sacrifice onto this Disco Lord. And that goes off. And it means that he's going to take a wound, so he's down to 10.
Okay.
And
actually, what did you roll? A?
I rolled, I have to check. I think it was a 6 or 7.
I might actually deny with him.
Okay, sure.
I'm just gonna let's see what we rolled. I think it's
Okay,
high.
yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I think you beat me anyway.
Okay.
But I'll quickly check.
Okay.
Okay, we checked the dice, checked the footage for the dice, and he did indeed deny it. So, absolutely gutted there. Got shut down on my psychic phase, which means that he is still on 2 wounds. I wasn't able to heal him for 3.
Yeah, and I just want to point out, Azrael can just deny 1 in the whole battle, and that's
the one.
That's why I have
That's a very good one to do.
I like it. Yeah.
So now we're going into the shooting phase. We'll start off with this injured fiend. He gets +1 here from the Disco Lord, so he's hitting on 5s. I could Demon Forge, but you know what? I'm just going to instead try and shoot his Lonely Infiltrator there to get me grind them down. So hitting on 5s. So that's 2 hits and 2 wounds.
Yep. -1, right?
So fail one of these, please. There you go.
I could reroll this and make you have to shoot with something else. Nah, I'll give it to you.
Okay, he's gone. So we're now going to fire the Disco Lord into the aggressors.
Okay.
So he hits on 2s. That's 2 hits and wounds on 3s. He didn't get Infernal Power because you shut that down. So
1 wound.
-1.
That goes through.
Okay, damage 2.
Damage 2. Okay, down to 1 on them.
Lovely, lovely. And then what we're going to do is fire the... Oh, that's tough actually. Okay, we're going to fire the 10 pistols, well 9 pistols and a crack grenade from the troops disembarked. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and then a crack grenade into the librarian. Hitting on 3s, because he is no longer supported by any of his comrades. Wounding on 4s, that's 3 wounds. No AP.
3 ups.
That's fine. And then a crack grenade. Always misses.
Always miss.
Never. Right. Now we're going to pop smoke with that.
Yeah, we've got the Forge Fiend here.
We've got the Forge Fiend there, and we have Belias. Oh, and the Havoc. So we'll put the Havoc actually into the Librarian.
Okay. 8 shots.
Yeah. So why not? 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 3s. 2 dropped, and then wounding on 3s. That is. Oh, that was a bit cocked. Oh, lovely. That's 5 wounds at -1.
There we go. 4 ups. Plus 2, so and 3 go through. So
Okay.
he's down to 2.
Down to 2 wounds remaining. Okay, so I'm going to fire a pistol at him from the Master of Possession, which is just through there, but I am firing through cover, so that would be a hit anyway. And then a wound. Oof.
No minus, right?
No minus.
That's a 4.
He's fine. And
Now we go into the heavy hitters, right?
the heavy hitters, just the 2 left really, because they can't see anything.
Yeah.
Because I can't actually shoot at that
Flank over
that flying, because he's a character. So Belias is going to put everything into the aggressors.
Okay.
Actually, and he's got 2 heavy flamers. Let me check the range quickly and see if I'm in range of the library. Okay, so we did check, and it is within 12. I completely forgot that they extended the range of flamers for a second there. So it's 2d6 hits into the librarian. I'm putting both of them in there. That's 6 shots, or 6 hits. And we are strength 5, so wounding on 3s. So that is 5 wounds.
5 wounds?
5 wounds.
Okay, -1, right?
I believe so on the heavy flamer.
Yeah, -1. So he is gone.
Gone. Excellent. Excellent. And now we will do all the shots into the aggressors. Mr. Pardo has kindly transhumaned.
Yes.
So I'm now hitting on 3s because I get +1 from Malik. So I'm hitting on 2s, but then -1 through the industrial terrain into them. So I'm hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s. So okay, so drop 3. And then 4s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds in total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -1.
-1.
So 4 ups. Okay, that's not a bad roll. Damage 2. So that's 1 dead and 1 is down to 1 wound.
That's very, very good. Okay, and now we're going to. The last thing to fire is the big boy.
Okay.
And considering he's going to be firing through there and they've got transhuman, I'm actually just going to go for the
Battlelord.
So, 3d3 shots. I will use a CP here. Drop me down, please, for Demon Forge.
Yep.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. We're hitting on 3s, but we're rolling everything. Just the 1, always the way. And now we're wounding on 3s with a reroll. So actually did nothing for me, really. So that's 5 wounds at -3.
Okay. 6 ups. 1 goes through. Sorry,
Okay.
1 is past 4 goes through.
4 go through. That's 4d3. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, but they drop down by 1, right?
Yes.
So that's 4, 4, that's a 2, and that's a 1. So in total, you've got
4, 5, 6.
Yes.
And I do ignore them on 6s. Okay, so 4 wounds done on him, down to 4.
Down to 4.
Okay.
Okay, and that is all my shooting done.
Yes, sir.
A little bit lackluster. I didn't bring my cultists on for anyone wondering where they are, because I can't bring them onto his backfield here, which is kind of where I need them to be.
Yeah.
Anywhere else, they're just kind of redundant. So now it's just charges. So let's quickly go into that. I'm actually going to charge the Havoc into the aggressors.
Okay, just the Havoc first. Where's the Havoc?
He's behind.
He's in the back. Okay, yeah, I'll let you have it. I'm not going to overwatch that. If you fail, I'll overwatch it.
Exactly, yeah. So it's just for me to not eat all that firepower.
Yeah.
I don't know what I need.
You need a 5.
5, okay. 2.
That's a 3. Do you want to CP that?
I will CP that. This is quite important because I don't want to eat all those bullets going in.
That's a 4!
Yes! Okay.
That means that I will be overwatching.
Yes, you will be. Okay.
2 CP. So 1 for 1 CP. We'll do that off camera.
Yeah.
And we'll come back for
With the
wounds. Yeah.
Oh dear. Alright, the clash there between the two, gunfire flying everywhere, 6 wounds done in total. I'm quite thankful actually. No minus, so just don't botch all these. Okay, so we've only dropped 1. Do you know what? I'm very happy with that. And I'm pretty sure I can't fail, but let's just quickly roll. An 8 will get me in, very much so. I'll move those guys in, I'll prepare some dice, and we'll get to glory for the Dark Gods. Okay, piled in there, made sure I wasn't within 3 of Azrael for him to fly in, start chopping up my boys. We've got a bunch of attacks coming in and the chain axe from the champ afterwards, and we've spent another CP to drop me down, so I'm on to 2 CP remaining because I use Veterans of the Long War. So I'm moving on 4s, so no need to transhuman either way for Mr. Pardo because it's 4s either way. Hitting on 3s, Death to the False Emperor for a whole bunch.
Is that 6, right?
Yep, 6.
There you go.
Thank you very much. 6 more. And they bring more Death to the False Emperor. Oh no, I wish. I wish.
That would be crazy.
So
So
take
you're hitting, I'm taking them off.
Oh, thank you very much.
So take out the 2s because you're still hitting on 3s.
About time you did something around here.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
And 4s to
4s to wound.
Yeah.
Okay, that was awful. All those 1s and 2s and 3s.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8 more.
That is awful.
2, 4, 6,
And then
2, 4, 6, 8 more.
this one on the axe, putting on 3s, 2 Death to the False Emperors. For 1 more, I'll take that. And then this is wounded on 3s now, exactly. So that's 2.
Those are -1, right?
Yeah.
So I'll roll these first.
It's all
-1.
they're all -1.
Are they? Yeah, they're all chain axes.
Yeah,
That's Strategems chains. So that's 1 wound for now. And these are 4s. Okay, not good, not good. Okay, so 1's gone through. So that's 1 dead with those 2. So 2 dead.
Okay, and this one?
Yeah, that would. Yeah, but I marked 1 of them there, so it's 2 dead. It's 2 dead. 1's on 2 dead and 1's on 1 wound.
Yes.
That's what I want to do. Okay.
Okay. Not too bad. I'll take that. Could have done a little bit better. But I'm not a math hammer guy, so I wouldn't know. It just feels that way. And now you get to fight back soon.
That finishes your turn, right? If there's no more attacks anywhere.
No.
It's just that. Okay, so I'll attack with them. So 3 attacks. 3 attacks. The sergeant has 4, and then +1 because they got charged. Hitting on 4s, but I am re-rolling entirely because of Chapter Master. Okay, remove these, and then choose to wound. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds, Mr. DC.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, 7.
Damage 2, so 7 dead. That's 2, 4,
They've only got 1 wound, remember.
6, 7. So 2 alive, so you do have to do a leadership there.
I do.
I also have to do a leadership because I've lost 3, so let me quickly do mine first. Just on a 6. Whoa, they do run away. Let me just count. So I've got leadership 8. I've lost 3, so on a 6, yeah. 1 runs away, and the other one
Runs
away as well. Wow, how unlucky is that?
It's very, very big.
Oh no.
Now, I lost a lot.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure anything but a 1 fails in this regard.
Yeah.
I re-roll, wait, for the Word Bearer's Legion trait.
That's very true.
Dun, da, da, da. No.
One's away and then
one or twos.
Oh, so he survives.
The champ survives.
Can't believe I've lost that.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. How lucky is that? A 6 followed by a 1. The only things I could get. Oh no.
Makes me happy. Anyway, so I'll remove these from the table and we shall count up some points.
Yeah, you do get another. You get 3 points for grinding down. By the way, I'll leave them. I'll leave these here so we can remember that.
And also 2 points for engage all fronts. Because I thought, luckily, because of the lone guy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So we'll catch you guys back for a moment with Dark Angels turn 2. Alrighty, alright. So Dark Angels turn 2, end of the movement phase. Quick summary here: we've had the 2 Ravenwing bikes come shoot around this rock here to face the Wordbearer Astartes on that side, along with the Talon Master. These 3 infiltrators are still holding on that objective, giving Pardo some points to start his command phase.
Yeah.
And then the other Dreadnought, has he shuffled at all?
No, he stayed put and he stayed put.
He stayed put, and then over there he has stayed put. The dropped Inceptors have come down.
Yeah.
Plenty of plasma, plenty of pain coming my way. And then the Azrael, along with 5 Intercessors, have moved up slightly.
Yep.
And then these guys have stayed put.
Yep. Exactly. You got it right.
Yeah.
In the command phase, I've given rerolls to hit to this unit.
Okay.
With the Chapter Master reroll. Obviously, he's got a Warlord trait that can give one of the units within 6 inches back to the Doctrine, the Devastator Doctrine, but I really don't want to do that because there's no one within 6 inches of him to actually be good at that at the moment.
Okay.
So basically, I haven't done anything about that. Yeah, no Psychic phase because my Librarian was removed from play. Let's say that.
That's a nice way to say it.
Yeah. So yeah, we can go into the shooting phase.
Okay, shooting phase coming up. Starting off shooting phase. These 5 Intercessors are going to be firing everything into my wounded Forge Fiend.
Yeah, trying my best to remove that.
Yeah.
So I do reroll all hits. Okay, that's a full house. And wounding on 5s. Okay, that's not very good.
One
Only
wound.
1 wound.
Can you pass me some dice actually? They're on the other side of the table. I'm
yeah.
way over here.
There you go.
Oh,
That's some of them at least.
how kind. Thank you. So that's a save from the demon save.
Perfect. Let's carry on then.
Okay.
Azrael is going to fire into it with his mastercrafted plasma. He's just fine with the plasma. So 1 shot. He hits. He wounds. Yes, he does.
Okay. 5 up. No, goes through.
Damage 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's gone. Something I can do about that. And he doesn't blow up. Okay, so that is the end of that Forge Fiend.
It doesn't blow up, right?
He doesn't know.
So
It's,
we can
it's
remove,
on a 6.
we can remove this one. I still need to kill 2 more units for me to draw on the grind them down because you killed 3.
Yes.
Which was pretty good. Okay, let's carry on shooting. Let's do this Venerable Dreadnought.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do him. So he's going to be firing at. He's going to be firing at
Belias.
Okay. So he's still hitting on 2s because obviously he's firing through dense cover, but he does get a +1 for not moving. So he's back to 2s.
Okay.
Last cannons first. That's 1 hit. Have I rerolled? Hit? No, so I'll reroll this hit.
Okay.
That's 2 hits.
Down 2 CP.
And wounding on 3s down.
That's 1 wound.
1 wound.
Okay. 5 up save.
Nope. D6 is a 1.
Yay!
Okay.
So
And
can't
then
reduce it down to 1.
missile is a hit. Isn't a wound. It's strength. Yes, it is a wound. Strength 8. You are now toughness 7. You don't have your toughness 8 anymore.
Save.
So -2.
No.
So D6. I'll reroll that. Into a 6. So he's lost 7 wounds.
So that becomes 5,
so
6 wounds.
Sorry?
So he lost 1 wound earlier.
Yeah.
And that was a 6, so it reduces 1.
Oh, he does remove. Yeah. So he's down to 8 left. No, he's lost 6. So yeah, he's down to 8 left because he does start with 14. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and finish him off. So rinse and repeat from that Contemptor, sorry, not Contemptor, Dreadnought, Venerable Dreadnought, into him as well. Hitting on 2s. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Again, fail that one. One goes through.
Nope, failed.
D6 damage is 4, taking it down to 3.
Correct.
So 3 left now.
5 wounds left now.
5 wounds left.
Yeah.
Okay. And then missile fails to hit.
Okay.
Let me have a think about what's next.
Alrighty.
I'll carry on shooting.
Alright, heading to this side of the board now. The Talon Master is going to be firing everything into my Heretic Stasis.
Yep. Twin assault cannon going in pots. Hitting on
2s.
Was it 2s again? Let me quickly check.
It is 2s. Here's the relic, right?
Oh yes, yeah, it's always 2s.
It's always 2s.
Yeah.
You keep telling me it's always 2s.
I know.
Isn't it great? It's always 2s he hits on. I'm like, yes, Pardo.
Okay. Wounding on 3s. So that's a lot. -1.
4 ups. So I've
Okay,
lost
that's
3.
That's a good roll.
Yes, I'm happy with that.
Okay, and then we've got 6 shots from the heavy bolter. Hitting on 2s.
Should I take these 3?
Wounding on 3s. Okay, so that's 4 more at -1 as well.
So 2 more drop.
Yep. Let's do these guys. So 3 shots from them.
Okay.
They're not in half range. 2 hits. No wounds. And then lastly, we've got the knights. So 2 shots each. Shall I overcharge? Yeah, I'll overcharge.
Love that.
I'll overcharge so they wound on 2. So frontal is the sergeant going in first. 2 hits. Strength 8, so 2 wounds -3.
6s. No, so 2 more.
And then the guy at the back. 1 hit. 1 wound, -3. No, he's dead as well. I'm happy with that. I'm actually really happy with that. Okay, let me prepare some dice and we'll go into the Inceptors and see what happens. I mean, they look nice, but...
Time for the Inceptors now. Weapons of the Dark Age has been spent.
That means I'm out of CP, by the way.
No more CP from Mr. Pardo, but he is going to split firing. 2 of the Inceptors are going into Belias,
Yes.
and the other 3 are going into the Forge Fiend.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget, Belias did not have the -1 from the prayer because Malak did fail that. However, they will be -1 shooting through the cover.
Yes, sir.
So,
I'm going to split fire. And
yes, 2 are going into Belias,
yeah.
and 3 are going into Forge.
and I'm overcharging as well.
Woo!
So I'm going to...
I love this.
Yeah, so I need to do it separately just in case one basically kills himself. So we're going to do the sergeant first. He's going into Belias. Number of shots is 3, 4, 5.
5 shots.
Okay, hitting on Forge. Okay, just 1 hit, sadly.
1 hit. Oh, we lost that one.
It's a 2, doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound.
And then we've got the one at the back, so number of shots is 4. 3 hits.
Much better.
1 wound. Yeah.
Minus a lot.
-3, -4, I believe.
He failed either way.
Okay, so damage is 2.
Okay, down to 3.
Okay, that didn't go as planned. Okay, rinse and repeat from here. So first one, closest to the sergeant, does just 2 shots, hitting on 3s. This 1 hits. Yeah, that's a wound.
Okay. And this is into the Forge Fiend?
Yeah.
Nope, goes through.
Okay, damage 2. Next one is 3, 4 shots.
Hiding them all from us.
More hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Okay. I should have actually done Wisdom of the Ancient on this breakup, but...
So 2 go through.
Okay, so that's 6 left.
6 in
right?
total. Yep.
Okay. And then the last one to shoot. Number of shots. Needs something high here. That's fine. It's 5. Hitting on 3s. Sorry, they do damage 3 a pop, not 2.
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm using the specific stratagem. So no deaths anyway. And 2 more wounds.
2 demon saves. Save 1.
Okay, so we have to calculate that. So you failed 3. You failed 4. 4 times 3 is 12. So he's dead anyway.
He's dead anyway. So let's see if he blows up. He doesn't.
Okay, and then he's down to 2. Because 1 went through.
Yes. So that's
And it's damage 3. Yeah.
Okay. Fortune's down. Nasty.
I think that's the end of my shoot. Oh no, these guys get line of sight onto this one.
Okay.
I do have a -1 because I'm firing through shots, and they're just firing 10 shots. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, into that lowly marine, hitting on 4s. There you go. 4 wounds at -2 with ground assault doctrine.
-2, you said.
So
he's dead.
He's dead. Perfect. I think that draws with you in the grind him down
It does.
for now.
For now.
And then we're going to go straight into the charge phase.
Yeah,
if
let's
you
do
don't
it.
mind. He's going to charge into him. Do you want to? Oh, what? You don't have any CP? Or you do?
I do, but I don't want to.
Okay, it's okay. So he's in.
Okay.
Azrael straight into that one. And then if we come to the other side, we've got the Talon Master going in. He's in. And I'll do the bites as well. They're in as well.
Okay.
That's it.
Alrighty, so let's go over to the fight phase coming up next. Okay, fight phase time. The Raven Wing side of the Dark Angels. They're going to be smashing into my 2 remaining Heretic Stasis.
Yep, Talon Master going in first.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s. +1 to. I've got strength 4. Yeah, 3s to wound. -3 on these.
Okay.
6s.
6s. They're
Nope,
dead.
that's dead. That was easy.
That was easy. That's
Quick
not
and
good for me.
Okay, and then we move on to this side. So let me get the stats for Azrael again. Just quickly get them up. If I can find it. Yes, I've got it here. Okay, so he's got 5. He's got +1. So 6, 2, 4, 6. Here we go.
6 attacks.
Sitting on 2s. Okay, that's not good.
Makes me happy. Toughness 5.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
And this is -4 actually.
Oh.
Damage 2, so he's dead.
He's very, very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It made you happy for a little while.
I was happy for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll consolidate into
Sure.
him because he's got a couple of shots, right? He's got a combi bolter.
Yes.
So that will make you not shoot. Yeah, I'll do that. So you can attack. You've got your 3 attacks. You finish 6s.
No. Okay.
That finishes off your turn.
That finished up turn. No morale to do anywhere.
No, I did get grind him down in the end. I stole it off you.
You did.
By killing those little units. Yeah, on to turn 3. I can't believe that's the end of turn 2.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Okay.
Crazy game so far. Right, let's go to turn 3 for the Waybearers, see what I can do, and see the scores and doors. Okay, turn 3 now for the Wordbearers.
Yes.
Take us through your movement. There's not a lot left, so but I has to shuffle forward. He can only move so far now.
Okay.
We did the prayers from Malik and gave him +1 to hit.
Yep.
But we also did Dark Zealotry to reroll hits in combat.
Okay.
He hits on 2s, Malik now, because I'm going to be charging Azrael with him.
Yep.
Malik versus Azrael is happening.
Man. What a clash of
Yeah.
titans there.
I don't have much faith in Malik, but he can do it. The Master of Possession's gone to that objective. Also, because Chaos don't really believe in a fair fight, we're going to smite Azrael before Malik gets in there. The Disco Lord himself has moved right up to his full movement, so he can basically charge those guys.
Okay.
Then the Rhino over here is just literally gone over there, so pull back out of combat so we can get engaged on fronts.
Okay.
Now, this is I tried these all over the board.
Yeah.
Pardo's infiltrators are a 12-inch bubble, so I couldn't
I
get
know.
them over there. This side is all too packed in.
Yeah.
I did move them back here to try and maybe shoot those intercessors or something like that, but I thought Belias might be able to deal with them. Also, they play no real part over this side.
Okay.
Whereas this side, it's a Hail Mary, and there's some nasty stuff over here. But if I shoot, do some wounds, and I manage to get a charge and wrap around and get back on that objective,
That would be a good
and there's a lot for
good
wounds.
finish.
There's a lot of wounds for you to chew through, so there's at least that. That's it. So quickly go on Psychic Faith. There's only one power I can cast, because everything else only buffs non-existent demon engines, and Belias is not a demon. So is it Smite? Smite into Azrael. That goes off 9, 10, not quite a super smite.
Okay. Can't deny it.
D3, just the one.
It's just 1, so he's down to 5 wounds remaining. I just want to point out that you didn't score any primary points.
Oh, thanks.
Which was a
it's
very good move. You got 5 on your first turn, and now
there's a crushing blow. It's not looking good for the word bearers, but for those who believe in the Dark Pantheon, there is always a way. Right, let's go.
Shoot back for the shooting phase. Here we go, the shooting phase. We've got the Leviathan firing his storm cannons and his heavy flamers towards. Who are they firing at?
Intercessors.
Everything's firing at the intercessors?
Actually, let's do the flamers into Azrael.
Okay.
Because again, Malik needs the help.
Yeah.
And let's do the storm cannons into them.
Okay. I haven't got any CP, so no transhuman on my side.
Let's do flamers. So that's 9 shots.
Okay.
That makes me happy. Doesn't make you happy.
Nope.
And toughness of Azrael?
Is 4.
Okay, so 3s. Okay.
Sorry, you need to wound on 4s because of the inner circle rule.
Cool.
So you can only wound on 4s. Okay, sorry. -1, right? That's a fail.
Good. So
down to 4.
Down to 4. And then we've got 16 shots.
Okay.
Coming in.
Onto the
intercessors, exactly. Now, he's hitting on 5s because he's bracketed.
Yep.
But Malik did the prayer for Warpsight and Plea.
4s it is.
So 4s it is. Hitting on 4s.
Yeah, that's a good start.
I'm happy with that.
Yep. Strength is now 7.
Yes. So this is 3 wound. Of course, look at that. There you go.
Okay, so 4 wounds. Let's take these dice very quickly. -1, 4 ups. 2 are slain, which I will move these 2 closest to you. Okay, shall we go into the Disco Lords?
Yeah, he's got his 2, he will fire at them as well.
Okay.
His autocannons, so that's 1 hit and
no wounds.
Pistol from the Master of Possession misses. Malik will throw a crack grenade at Azrael.
Yep.
And it hits.
That's a hit. That's not a wound.
I broke my arm.
And I believe that's all your shots, or do we have some cultist shots?
Yeah, cultist. I'll do off camera because there's a lot of them.
Okay.
But I will spend a CP, I think, for
veterans.
Veterans.
Okay. We'll see what happens. We'll catch you back for some saving throws. Here we go. These are all the wounds allocated onto the 2 bikes. And he did use veterans.
I just grabbed a fistful of dice when he wasn't looking.
He's wounding on 4s. Here we go. 3 up saves. Okay, so that's 1 bike down, 1 remaining. I'll remove, obviously I won't remove the sergeant. I'll leave the sergeant there. Yeah, that's the end of your shooting phase, right?
Yeah, it's just charges now.
Okay, what's the charges?
Okay, Malik into Azrael, the most important one.
That's in?
He's in. Okay.
And the kids behind?
They're a separate unit.
Oh, okay. Are they staying behind?
They'll stay there.
Okay.
The Dark Disciples.
And then we've got the Disco Lord.
Disco Lord into there. I don't think he can fail, but that'll definitely get him in.
Perfect.
And then we have the cultists into the bike.
Looking for a 9?
Looking for a 9.
That isn't a 9. Do you want to spend a CP? You have 1 remaining, right?
I just spent 1 for better, so I have 2 remaining.
Oh, okay. You would checking that. I thought that you left 2.
I'm just thinking if I need to get them in because I need the points.
Okay.
So I have to do it.
Okay.
The Dark Gods.
No. 7, 5, 6, 7.
They've forsaken me!
Unlucky there. On to the fight phase. Starting off the fight phase, we've got the Disco Lord going into the Inceptors. A lot of attacks. We've got them all lined there, all different weapon profiles.
And he got Death Force Emperor with a +1.
Okay.
His +1 hits his Death Force Emperor on 5 ups here.
Cool.
So that's 2 Death Force Emperors and 2 misses, so kind of just balances out.
Yep.
Oh, I need to roll for those. Yeah. So
yes, you should.
they're not your Crimson Fists.
No.
Now wounding on 3s.
Okay.
That's not very good. Just 2.
Yeah, I've just remembered. I just want to point out that I make sure I checked his armor save. He does have a 2-up save because Battle of Bambo had a 2-up save, and I thought, oh, probably he has a 2-up save, and he does. So he's got a wound back on the roll of a 3 that I rolled before. 2 go through.
-2.
-2. Okay, so 1 goes through.
Okay.
Damage 2, so 1's wounded on 1 wound.
Then we make 5 attacks with the actual beast.
Okay.
Hits on 2s. Death of Force Emperor there for 2. For another 2.
Okay.
So, there we go. And this he is +3 strength here, so he is strength 7.
7, so 3 to wound again.
3 to wound again. And
okay, drop 3. Minus.
I should have demon forged this guy again.
Oh.
Every time. Anyway, so minus on this is 2.
Okay. So 1 goes through. So 1 Inceptor is dead.
D3 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I had 1 wound remaining.
Sorry,
I think,
okay.
so.
And then we have Mecha Tendrils
Okay.
for 1 hit, 1 with the Death of False Emperor. Nope. So 2 hits there, and no wounds.
No wounds.
And then finally, the Technovirus Injector is a hit, and
doesn't wound. It's strength 8, I believe.
it's strength 8. Yes, you're
Yeah.
right. So that was
Ooh,
awful.
that was awful. Yes, sir.
But
Okay. So now we go into. Shall we put them up here?
yes,
I think we should.
this is
This is big.
the fight.
This is big. Like it's the 2 warlords for today. Is it the
Yes.
warlords? Yeah.
He's
And
always.
it's Malak. I can kill
Yes.
Malak again. It's always nice to kill Malak.
You never kill him. You scratch him, and then he gets his
that's
cloak
true,
and runs
that's
away.
true, That's true.
I'll get you next time.
Okay, so Malak going in first.
Okay, 4 attacks.
Yeah.
He's hitting on 2 and 3 rolling because of Dark Zealotry.
Okay.
Okay, Death of the False Emperor there for 1.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Dice to the floor.
There you go. So, all hit with the extra 1.
Okay.
Now, he has the Cursed Crozius, which gives him a might, so I'm moving on 3s, I believe, in the strength.
And 4s because you can never roll them.
Of course. And I am re-rolling because of the Cursed Crozius.
Okay. Okay, so 3 wounds.
3 wounds,
Minus.
minus 3.
Okay, so I do have my 4-ups. Okay, pass them all, Mr. DC. What do you think about that?
I mean, it's minus 2, but still, you passed them all.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Okay, my turn now, and we will be striking with Azrael first, hitting on 2s, all hits, and wounding on 3s. Okay, so do you have an invulnerable save?
4 up.
Okay,
Sigil
so-
of Corruption. Miss
Okay,
2
go through damage 2
each.
each. Yes. And any 6s. Was that my roll? 6s do mortal wounds in addition to. So I believe he's dead, right? Okay. Bye bye, Mr. Valrak. Who's Valrak?
Who's Valrak?
Captain Master Valrak. Inceptor's next to finish off DC's turn. Here we go, hitting on 3s. Okay, and wounding on 5s. Okay, so that's 3 wounds, Mr. DC.
No minus?
No minus.
2 up.
Okay, all passed there. Not scratched on that side, but a nasty, massive scratch in the middle of the battlefield.
I genuinely thought I'd kill half something.
I also thought that, but you didn't.
I didn't. I really didn't.
Okay, on to turn 3 for the Dark Angels.
3?
Wow, what a buff. Catch you back in a second.
Okay, summary turn here for the Dark Angels. Not a lot left to really do. It's just a bit of mop-up work on their behalf. They've definitely routed the word bearers.
It's
for the
really
moment.
weird because you had an amazing first turn,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh no. Turn 2, I was like, I think I've lost this.
Yeah.
First game with the Dark Angels, people are gonna go riot. They're gonna burn the studio down. But no, it's crazy. It's Marines, right? The resilience is just like slowly, like they just win the game suddenly.
Yeah,
That's
I thought I was looking pretty at one point,
Yeah.
and then it all just went downhill so rapidly. And then that's why I threw Malik in there, to be honest, because I wanted the glory. But unfortunately, Malik does what Malik does, and he ran away for another day. Now, let's go straight into the shooting phase.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm going to start with this. I'm going to show one of the special rules. So for the green wing, all infantry except Death Wing basically can shoot if they're in combat with their rapid fire or assault weapons. I think it's called fire. Gone blank now. Fire frenzy? No,
Fire
can't be.
frenzy?
No, can't be that.
Mm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
at a -1 to hits.
Okay.
But the funny thing is that as I've stayed put, I get a +1 because I'm a Dark Angel. So
right.
I'm basically hitting on 3s again.
Wow.
So let's do them first. I'm going to overcharge.
Okay.
So one at a time. This one is 6 shots. So 2, 4, 6. Hitting on 3s. Okay, he's sorry. We forgot to mention he was going to do how do you call it? Wisdom of the Ancients to reroll 1, so I don't.
So that's your only CP.
Yeah. And that's 5 hits for now. 3's to wound. That's 3 wounds. Sorry.
3 wounds. Can you pass me some dice?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There we go.
Okay, 3 wounds, minus a lot.
Minus a lot, so you go straight to invulnerable save.
Of which I fail all 3.
Okay, so that's 6 damage. How many wounds has he got?
12 to start.
Okay, next up,
Okay.
going to the next one.
Oh, that's just... Yeah, that's
Number of
just
shots, 2 shots. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So that's 1 goes through. Wounds as well. So
Okay.
5 up.
Hey, it's
Passes.
okay.
Next one. 4 shots. Doesn't re-roll this, but hits this. 1 wound.
1 wound, 5 up. He's okay.
Next one is 6 shots. 3, 6. Okay, 1 miss. Cool. Just 1 wound. It's crazy. Okay.
1 more. Okay, that goes through.
Goes through?
Yep.
Okay, so he's down to 4 now.
Wow.
We move on to the Venerable Dreadnoughts. Actually, we didn't go really through the movement, but basically,
I said the summary, there's not much movement
most
going
of it has stayed put.
Yes.
Nearly everything has stayed put because they're
Only-
either on key objectives or in good places to shoot. The only one that's basically moved his full distances is Azrael. Okay, so Venerable going into your Elias. He's hitting at a -1, but he's getting +1 because he stayed put.
Because of
So
the
hitting on
industrial terrain.
hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds.
5 up invulnerables. Save 1 goes through.
D6 is 3, taking it down to 2. That's it. He's dead.
He's got 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
Does he blow up? No.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, Belias lives to fight another day.
Yeah. What shall we do next? Let's fire.
Let's see. Belias first.
Yeah. Let's fire the Venerable Dreadnoughts. Let's fire into him.
Okay. I'll let you have your fun, but I'm going to call this.
That's 2 misses actually.
Oh, excellent.
And now the crack. Yeah.
That hits.
That hits. Yeah. That wounds. Does he have an invulnerable save?
He doesn't. Oh, he does. He has a 5 up.
Okay.
No, he fails.
D6. He's a
Just
1.
1, he lives.
He lives.
He runs
Crazy.
the battlefield.
So yeah,
That's about it.
once he's dead, that's basically it.
But yeah, exactly. You're well, it's it anyway. I mean, you've got him locked in combat.
Yeah.
And
The score is bonkers.
It's
like
40 plus points to 12 or
so
something.
you probably have it on the screen at this point.
Yes, exactly. You've
But
got that guy firing all of his weapons into them. That's going to do a lot of damage, fair morale, and they'll run away.
you've got 2 rhinos.
I've got 2 rhinos. Yeah, those have been reliable throughout the whole game, doing their thing. I actually really like them. We'll talk about it probably in the ending conclusion. But
Yeah.
they've been scoring me points.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
kept my stuff alive. I know you're not a big fan of
I'm not
rhinos,
a fan.
but we can talk about that later. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I will concede at this point. Fist bump for the Dark Angels. Well done. You have found the Fallen and taken him into your Tower of
The
Redemption.
first hunt begins. 1 down, many to go.
Yes, indeed. And it had to be the Word Bearers, didn't it?
Yes, first one.
Right, okay, so let's go into the end game conclusion and have a chat.
The first hunt is finished. The word bearers are no longer here. Well, no, there's some of them here. Yeah, like he's not hiding away.
Yeah, wow.
Wow. It's crazy because let's talk about turn 1. Like you hit me so hard.
I thought it was great.
You hit me so hard.
I was so happy.
Especially as we saw how good the bikes were on SM Plus. We're not going to spoil a lot.
Nope.
But on SM Plus, I have played the Dark Angels versus your Word Bearers.
Yeah,
Not your Death Guard, sorry, confusing. And they did perform really well. And when I lost so many on turn 1, I was like,
yeah,
I was sad.
Yeah.
I was really sad.
I was happy. I was
And,
really happy because
yeah.
I saw what they could do and the firepower those things put out. I mean, Dark Angels players watching know those things are mean.
Yes, so many stratagems with them, so many special rules with them. So I got hit hard. And then going on to turn 2, I thought to myself, like, I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose. It's bonkers.
And in my head, I was like, I'm going to win.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to beat the
so
Dark
it
Angels.
wasn't just me. It wasn't
Yeah.
just me. It was you as well. But no, it's like it's just to just play the slow game with Marines. It's like a couple die here, couple die here, couple die here, and suddenly you've won the game.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. There's a war of attrition with Marines.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
And at one stage when I had the Demon Engine blobs there, and I had Belias, and I had my Marines coming in for the combat, and I looked at it and I thought, do you know what? I could actually swing this.
Yeah.
And they just don't die.
They just don't die.
I just threw things at it, and they just, I mean, I didn't have the best.
die.
I completely whiffed on the psychic phase, and you shut me down. I had some terrible rolls here and there, but I'm not blaming those. I probably played the cultists wrong, but I had nowhere to put them on the board. Yeah. So maybe I should have placed them on the board at the start, but even then...
I think I would have gone your route.
Yeah.
I think it was smart of you to do that. The problem is that when you had to bring them in, there was no key place to place them.
Exactly.
So, yeah. And like, I think I've made a couple of mistakes. I think I've done well with a couple of the rules, but I haven't played a lot of stratagems from the book itself, from the Dark Age, and there's so many good stratagems in there as well, but I just didn't need them. Like, you know, just the rules the Space Marines gives and the normal stratagems the Space Marine gives are so good anyway that I didn't have to, and I'm sorry about that, because I really wanted to use some more of the stratagems. But you will seeing a lot of more Dark Angels, and if you are an SM Plus subscriber, you will be seeing much more there. You probably already have one on the one we've actually spoken about with the Death Guard. It's probably on there already. So you can join us there. Yeah, it's just so good. Those two bikes that survived the onslaught at turn 1 did so much. It helped you kill some cultists, moved up, decimated the big unit of Marines, and then just hold the line there.
Now, those Marines die so quickly because they got 1 wound. My Marines now. And I can't wait for them to hit to 2 wounds, because I think it's going to dramatically change the list. Also, things
I actually can't wait.
Demon Engines would be hitting on 3s, maybe 2s, but we don't know. Obviously, if the Disco Lord will
still have that rule.
Still have that rule.
I think they'll nerf the Disco Lord a bit.
Maybe, and I wouldn't see that as a bad thing, because then you won't just see so many, like in competitive play, like 3 of them played and stuff. I play him more as his character.
His attacks are a bit clanky as well.
There's a lot going on.
Too many.
There's a lot going on.
I prefer having 10 of the same than 4 of this, 5 of this, 7 of this.
I was saying off camera to Pardo as well, I feel like that with your Inceptors. Like D3 shots, but just make it 2 shots each. It makes the game so much quicker. It cuts out all of the, I have to roll D3 individually. Exactly. It just makes it cleaner. But they're brutal. And that Weapons of the Dark Age, to make them 3 damage. Unbelievable.
I know. I've got a list prepared, which I'm bringing Hellblasters, I'm bringing Inceptors, I'm bringing some Redemptor Dreadnoughts with the Plasma as well, and I'm really looking forward to having a Plasma army. Which will look really cool.
I really liked your Venerable Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, they're good.
They're just so consistent hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s is just so good. They are core as well, so you're re-rolling whenever there's an inspiring leader around them. But yeah, so good. Aggressors are good, and as we didn't see a lot of the good power that the Dark Angels have. Like the Raven Wing, if I go first, they just rush up the
I think
the
if you went first,
I could have probably won the game by 10-2.
Easily. I think it would be. And I'm still never going to forgive you for blowing up my flyer turn 1.
You know, I had to. You had engage all front, so that was very important to remove. And that we saw a bit of how the Green Wing works, where rapid fire and assault weapons can fire at a -1 in combat, which really there's no -1 because you haven't moved, so you're still firing at +1. That's so powerful. Those things are so powerful.
And those chapter master rerolls and stuff. You pick a unit. Like a unit of aggressors should not get 4 rerolls. It's crazy.
And it's good because you pick them. So you've got chapter master now. You can move away from your chapter master. You put all your rerolls in your shooting, which you've got a billion shots at. And then you go into combat. You're still rerolling. So good. But at least it's better than the whole everybody rerolls within 6 inches. Which
it's definitely it's improved dramatically, and the fact that aggressors got less shots now. Because before it was insane number of shots.
The problem is that Marine have so many units with the core keyword. That's where it gets crazy, because when you look at like the Necron Codex, there's like, I think there's like 4 units with the core keywords.
I think in the Death Guard Codex as well, there's not as many as you think. There's Hellbrutes, there's the Chaff, as in
Plague Marines,
and then Blight Lord Terminators.
And that's it, right?
I think there's not much. Most of the Demon Engines don't have it.
So I think they could have maybe slightened it down a bit with so many units with the core keyword, like aggressors and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Azrael has been a beast. He just buffs his surroundings so well, gets into combat, kills stuff in combat as well.
And he hurt Malek.
Yes, that was the best thing of the game.
Actually. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Considering I threw a crack grenade at him, my sorcerer smited him. We double flamed him.
Yes.
And then Manic attacked him with a Curse Crozius, and
he was still on like 4 wounds.
He was fine.
Yeah, crazy. Anyway, I've enjoyed the game. I think DC's enjoyed it anyway. We've been laughing our heads off camera and things, very silly things happen on screen, but we've enjoyed it. And again, if you want more content, head over to smbarrypots.com, where you probably all will have the revamped website by this time. Fingers crossed. If not, if you check this in a couple of weeks' time, we will have the new website.
Go back and watch this again.
Extra content on there. And if you want the viewing pleasure to be easier and accessible through YouTube, you can join the SM Plus on YouTube on the join button around here or here, or press the link which we will have in the description.
Yes.
And you can get extra content there.
And also you get to get access to our Discord community, which is growing all the time, which is awesome to see. And there is a lot of fun in there, a lot of different chat rooms and stuff that you can unlock, etc. So check it out if you're an SM Plus subscriber and you don't know what Discord is, because it's awesome.
It is. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.